Nice.
Do you know how to fix a star skin?
What does that mean? It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in.
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Hurry up, Chingchua. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Chingchua.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this? Isn't this hand up? Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests. I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade. Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's I must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity. Sure.
Look.
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor.
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations use from a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime,
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and...
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Stars hung from its branches. Then... Exactly. Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. Let's go.
I don't believe
Need your
in
extractor
ghosts.
cleaned or your star skin?
We're almost there, everyone. Stay close. Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
We're just here for the questioning. We'll leave as soon as it's over.
The sanctuary is but a vision! Break!
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken!
This big diamond! It's all yours! How am I gonna get that time back? That's it? Time to twirl!
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Looks good.
So strange. Oh, let me guess. I don't understand. It's never been locked before. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests.
Are you really from the divination?
No way. She's already demoted me to managing the repository. What else? There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only... Here it is. You're pretty sharp. Ugh, Stellaron, great. This gate won't open either. You've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No,
I knew I'd offended that diviner. That's why she sent this.
Miss Qingqie, if you don't mind, but...
Huh? Oh, no need. Let me show you. This thing is... Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
Anyone here surprised?
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run it?
Time to twirl!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Let's go.
Time to twirl! What are you looking at?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours! How am I gonna get that time back? Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Time to twirl! How am I gonna get that time back?
I'm sorry, the Cloud Knights have ordered.
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale jade abacus calculation.
We've heard the term jade abacus a few
A
times.
jade abacus is just... that's a good question, Mr. Yang. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with, just like engraving a seal. The craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything. From the They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands.
Seems like it. But Jade Abacus besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Even in Madame Herta's space station.
Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether... Just like today. Would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingchue? It makes no difference. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Divine...
Diviner Fu, how are things?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no
And for those who don't speak Fushen,
It's an utter disaster. How the Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights, and on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron hunter you handed to us. If that's not an
but you're Fushen, the seer, the boundless
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for the Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fushen the seer? As for reinforcements, look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So general. Even guests are...
Well, since they're here already, I'm in.
Entering the Matrix of Prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present. Qingchue is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises. It's nice to have people I can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and...
No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said.
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to Qingchue will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. Psst.
I hath divined our future. We are...
What?
The universal... good and...
If it works, it's good medicine. Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time. That should do it.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken!
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Nice. Looks good.
Oh, what the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate.
Take it easy. There's nothing We're here by order of the Master Diviner to
Passage.
march.
Move carefully.
Honored
The
to meet
truth
me.
of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Idle mode. How boring.
Let me tend your wounds!
Fighting is meaningless.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Just a stretch.
Let's go.
What are you looking at? Hey! This must be the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that. Done. Next.
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Hey!
Just a stretch.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Hi-ya! Bully!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! I've no interest.
Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Time to twirl!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Time to twirl!
Let me guess. Time, space. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Darn, the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships. We did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
It's all yours!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
What's in your prescription?
but a vision! Break! The sanctuary is but a vision! Break!
Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken!
Time to twirl!
Looks good.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Well done, all of you. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core are you ready?
Is this really necessary?
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth. And they're far.
Then please, Master Diviner.
Here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong. Kafka has nothing to do with Stellaron, but you. Absurd! I'd never have thought it. Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately.
I know you still have many questions for Kafka.
Hi. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state. Really? Well, that's good. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Xianzhou's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Xianzhou. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Xianzhou and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me to guard. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Xianzhou Alliance could never have guessed it. We're here for you. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that. Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. You know.
Hey, Luocha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings.
I don't understand. They're all eons.
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with—
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the—
Fine. How's this for a subject?
Oh, this one? It's a casket. More commonly known as a—
The deceased?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffin. The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs, and then as for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Videodora is very old, my mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how— What do you know? Silent.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous—
I've heard the story of Long the Permanents and their descendants, but for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in... Friend?
No.
So, the sweetheart?
Oh, miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor... Let's leave it at that, shall we?
Was that the word? A new crucible for the
Laura struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait!
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together.
What happened?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll...
Enough.
Dodge this!
Receive divinity.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
Dodge this! Rise, Phoenix!
The dead return!
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I...
My motor is...
Are you... Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. I'm sorry. If I'd known,
I happen to have some medical knowledge.
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to...
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances.
How... what...
Abundance.
Very good. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outside. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my...
Strange.
Come. I've never seen anything like it.
You know, even eons can be killed. I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagate. These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all been... Currently, there are 3 ways an eon can pair. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. 2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. So, the Xianzhou too are engaged in this process. As far as I know, the predecessors of the Alliance were the Elixir Seekers. They searched for Yaoshe, but immortality turned out to be a curse for the Xianzhou. That's when the hunt appeared, firing an arrow and felling the What do you think? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you. Hold on. Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape?
If what she said is true, we won't have to.
Hey, did she brainwash you? Wasn't this the dead tree Qingque showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the
Such extraordinary...
Mr. Yang, do you mean the...
Yes, the Stellaron, the Cloud Knights are...
Let's go.
Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
but a vision! Break!
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind, Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicion.
General,
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed themselves. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another eon. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. There is forethought here. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating.
General, we must retain all.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traitors have planted it in the ambrosial arbor's delve, thereby causing the...
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is...
General,
Well?
you're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now.
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong?
Please, Lady Fu. I still have forces to do. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together.
The General smile. It's my fault. I had ire. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since you... Why do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu. As such, I'm about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be...
Under...
You've been eager to discover for yourself.
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly...
As for our astral friends, I hereby form... Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a... Understood. Understood, worry not. The Xianzhou has met with a dramatic chain of events, and each of you has chosen. Nevertheless, the enemy is upon us and time is of the essence. Once catastrophe has been over, Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to...
Oh, of course, General.
The Alchemy Commission. I have asked Fush...
A step forward, Bridges note. The Ambrosial Arbor was felled thousands of years ago. He really is a delegator at heart, isn't he? There isn't much distance between the artisan ship. The star skiff is ready. I will...
I still have important tasks from the General to attend to.
Wait! Master Diviner! Can you divine?
No need. My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious.
Are you sure? You don't...
Well said. Thank you for your assurance.
So that's how it works.